Tede Malian yende educate Nath. Video mana part 2 logic and critical thinking. Part 2 mana bato lesson 3 metaphysics and epistemology. Kenyam bana metaphysics bana good. The term metaphysics is derived from the Greek words meta and physica. La metaphysics jege ka word Greek daro mechale meta can physica mechalo no corridor beyond upon ki after la corridor and physica means physics physical lord no physics ki physical thing. Literally it refers those things after physics. Allow kata kwa wede kada lord no te dial te core physics ka te dial te core physics ka. Metaphysics studies the ultimate nature of reality or existence. La metaphysics kwe ta to kon ge wi mon kwe de gwi ki ta to kon ge de kwe de gwi ke le ta to reality ke de and ta to existence ke gwi de. It deals with the issue of reality, God, freedom, soul or immortality, the mind-body problem, form and substance relationship, cause and effect relationship, and other related issues. Metaphysics man logic to the take key reality ka kita to kon gada ka logic ba to the take ke kot yeta tana de ke tie e kot da jaten meti teni muchi mun nyol ne la tana la ka tie jana no ke tie de ben ke freedom ke tie de ben ke soul ki teran ke tie de ben ke mind body problem nyogbo ke cause effect relationship you know michina mena talk buna mena talk cheta de lare michi point de long ki che widu pakolong e malaria beben like malaria no che widu pak ki che point de long na mo cause la effect che we are with malaria seben so tinni to be Kataton with the and metaphysics. Some of the questions that metaphysics primarily deal with take metaphysics what is reality and what is the ultimate real. I to con the key reality to content. You can you la thogon teja dong da can reality be grasped by senses or it is transcendent? Why ta to conge de con cap de con quick while de correlin while metabang no la theatre. What is mind? Nyadrano. What is the relation to the body? Imu rom nyet kana poirano la no chale anthropological question bukona gwedeo. Is there a cause-effect relationship between reality and appearance? The cause-effect relationship between reality and experience. Does God exist? Metaphysics. What is time? What is the meaning of life? It is evident that the question of reality is not as simple as it appears. Why George the take on the kata con ge why chicken takata with corner. Our metaphysical questions are the most basic to ask because they provide the foundation upon which all subsequent inquiry is based. why metaphysical question ki question ke kuita to konge wa ko tinyo tane ke basic ni long kan tin de la mala be long ko tinyo tane jan gwa be tinyo to kong rar ji dien la kan di do ne tinyo tane metaphysicians seek an irreducible foundation of reality, first principle from which absolute knowledge or truth can be induced and deduced. Metaphysician ka gor kene ta to reality je ki ta to kon gede gor kene de kan ngade ta to kon gede ta to reality gede ko michanga de ta to reality ro de kon ngade no gwa be knowledge no content ki gwa be ngai ngwan ten ka de kon to de kon ngat. Historically, Aristotle writing on first philosophy come after the treatise on physics. Therefore, Aristotle editor Andronicus of Rhodes named them metaphysics. Ladone history dung metaphysics ka. Editor dung Aristotle iden chola metaphysics. Metaphysical questions can be divided into 4 subsets or aspects. One metaphysical question, the one can then cosmological aspect, can theological aspect, can anthropological aspect, can ontological aspect. Then cosmological aspect, the study of theories about origin, nature, development of universe as an ordinary system. La cosmological aspect gidena ta talk universe road ki ta talk chang ka kwel ka win mo ta talk rodian gede kana ta rep ka rodian gede ko universe la lat ke rep road material physics ka grade 12 actually entropy la ta rep universe road na cosmological aspect man gidena ta talk universe road de ki win mon ki kwal ki chang ta to karodian gede kana ta rep karodian gede den bidon kwala tini de tede ka cosmological aspect then how did the universe originate and develop tede the universe to karode ki kwal ka chang kana win mon to karodian ka rep karodian did it come about by accident or design? Ta tog universe rode wa be la paran naka wala tie material je ka tie de ke tie intone material cosmological aspect ka metaphysics rode theological aspect. Theology is a part of religious theory that deals with conception of and about God. The theological aspect man dung religion ke baka kane de charo kane de becharian ka nyung kot la ngwag de al ku kan ke lel ke kot jita religion de al content and theology kwela chain de ku metaphysics ne ke theological aspect te kana to kotten ko do mete tene kel tene wal ngwan ke keno ta de ko ngai ke de ko mun te de ke de alten anthropological aspect. Anthropology lon study of human being ko ene ta te ran ke da la gide kam ta e to gra ro da me dekna baka ke liu da ta te ran ke da ko study no ran ko la tini to ko metaphysics ne ke teach anthropological aspect take the relationship between mind and body la marum ngedran kan point take and what is the humanity's moral status dan ki. 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 Moral yen ko rodan ke re community ko ne ko mun ka nyin tie de question nyin ran ke lo woman and ontological aspect, the study of nature of existence. Tie de na ta to ngwak ten ge de mon go man what it means for anything to exist. Ingulo do to do ten ge don kan tie de don la tie de ku metaphysics ne ke ontological aspect ke is basic reality found in matter. Iji matter ka ite me gwe ke ite me teten aka he de ku existence ne de ne ki ta to ngwa ka de mo matter physical energy roda epistemology ke nam to kon metaphysics kon gwe no ku study ne reality kana nature of existence. Then roda epistemology wa chet ke metaphysics kwa drive ka Greek wa ne la ro menyam me chwale epistem la lo ne knowledge understanding ki ngai ngwana logos lo ne study of ki kwen dorga epistemology study about the nature, scope, meaning and possibility of knowledge. La epistemology kwen na ta ta ngai ngwana ga de lot ngai ngwana ta ta ngai ngwana de kan lot ngai ngwana and gwe jona epistemology. Metaphysics in jikwan la de gwe reality ta ta ngwa ka de wi mo to epistemology gwa la de ta ta ngai ngwana de kan lot ngai ngwana eno ngai ngwana yungu and gwe jona. It deals with the issue of knowledge, opinion, truth, falsity, wrong, experience, and faith. La with the ngai ngwana ka with the char kano with the Thok kana kind kana reason the top kon ka experience ki teach kon ka lat kana ngat kan with on epistemology la ke a theory of knowledge la de no kui ngwan. Epistemology covers two areas: the content of thought and the thought itself. Epistemology wa take with the daro titray charga kana char point titray charga kana char point. Questions, issues with which epistemology deals. La teinete kui epistemology ne ke with what is knowledge? What does it mean to know? What are the sources? What is truth? How can we know the statement is true? What is the relationship and difference between faith and reason? Mat ngat can a reason. Ki de ngat can a reason. La tiny the altan which epistemology can. Epistemology seeks answers to number the fundamental issues. One is whether reality can even be known. Epistemology ka tie de gore answer la tie de ngok I gore answer ki ngai ngwana kelio te wona daro to goro de kon ngai go te chale skepticism kana agnosticism. Skepticism the position claiming that people cannot acquire reliable knowledge and that any search for truth is vain. La skepticism lo no ran etela ngai ngwan ma Thok mu de ka gur ko da ngwa nga de mon e bang etela lo de mon la char kene no kene la chale skepticism quella agnosticism a profession of ignorance in reference to existence or non-existence of God. Kene de telungich ka woy kot teten wala talaja en mutuale agnosticism. Tegong te ko epistemology dielaga whether all truth is relative or others are absolute. Gije woy Thok diala ka Thok diala ka Thok gun dial wala te Thok de la Thok gun tanki amene clarify ga la katangon la cheta community ka gondor gwam te me de kan believe you Thok gwam na ka gambel gwam yi don cha de believe you Thok no mo de la chal ke relative kana absolute mana Thok me ko believe in ideal chi ji gondor gwam ku kan believe you Thok ka ji gambel wa ku kan believe you Thok la ti de ke tin chan. The source of human language gwa bangaje ngwana rantan la ngwan ke tem chali empiricism ke rationalism ke intuition ke revelation ke authority. So banaga kweje one by one. Manyam empiricism ngay ngwana mi jeka ke sense lo ne mo ngwai ke mo gwej ke kana me belka la ngay ngwan me jega ka sense organ ki me belga ki me ngwai ke ki me gwej ke la ngay ngwan me bega ton to ale empiricism. It appears to be built in very nature of human experience. Ngay ngwan man jegde ke experience not la mi ci dor medene den bi ngajana me tiene la be knowledge be jekten. Sensory knowing for humans is immediate and universal in many ways, from the basis of much of human knowledge. Wa ngay ngwana ke sense ki ke biel dor ki gwe dor ki ngwai dor ga wa universal la tie kan ideal. The existence of sensory data cannot be denied. Why ngaje ke sensory ki ka biel dorga ki moy dorga ki gey dorga why ti ngaje de palla ti ngaje de woy ti ngaje Thok to know what take danger or take gwa jegatan kana gwa tan gwa jegatan data obtained from the human senses have been demolished to be incomplete and independable. Why ti jekon ga ka sense na ki ti jekon ga ko ngwaj ki ti jekon ga ko gej ki ti jekon ga ka liang why chike data wrong ki chike information wrong. Nhok duno wa go ka ngaje ka empirical knowledge. So many sensory experience and experiments are open to both replication and public examination. Wa ngaje ka sensory ki ka mwach ki ka gwej ki ka liang wa de dia altana loj kon ga long so de kon ngay ngwane de kon dikten o mi ci kon do loj ka la kon a ngi cha da pal ko luj Rather, mutual rationalism views that reason, thought, or logic is the central factor in knowledge. Rationalism with the char with the reason ki char why then gua bangai ngwanathan la char dorka then gua bangai ngwanathan che cha ngada mutual empiricism the me with the sense ki ngwai dorka ki liang ki gui dorka ki biel dor ga jan gwa gwi de bangai ngwan ten tu rationalism gwa char jan gwi kene bangai ngwan ten claim that the senses alone cannot provide the universal value judgment that are consistent with one another. It can sense ki watch ki biel dor ga can changi ngwan mrong che de no and me te charatan. Rationalism in a less extreme form, people have the power to know with certainly various truths and the universe that senses alone cannot give. But rationalism is, in its extreme form, humans are capable of arriving irrefutable knowledge independently of experience. Baka, I don't know. Na tekan galong ko de kan ngingwan de kan de kacharian. Lao chicken lao de kan chidine sense long ki chidino watch ki liang. Wa chidine jalong na de kan ngingwan de kan de ke kacharian. From logic, formal logic is a tool used by rationalists. Advantage of possessing internal consistency. Wama guatan ko charan ko chari jan bangai ngwanaten. Waya malaran mabereiran. Dunno malarekten why risk being disconnected from the external world. O me charan dor charan me treasure or brain delet laton. Tu matrar kwami charan je chawan mo disadvantage de. And mutual rationalism advantage de o ladanam trader and all mit chiran tar point do no disadvantage de wa kwena disconnect la jagana jagyo china brom gumetrar gwami chirke sense the audience gwa dong de kon ngai ngwan jekten e intuition, the direct apprehension of knowledge that is not derived from conscious reasonings or immediate sense perception, immediate feeling of certainty. Intuition man baka me benejen wiran bangla kwaja mala begata na jumno baka bedor ben widu meler jiwo ina mai jan manene aka bedor ben bang intuition lo benejan bang widu belari o ina mai jan manene. It occurs beneath the threshold of consciousness and it is often experienced as a sudden flash of insight. It's a sudden flash of insight. Wa me benejan widu bang la benejan ka charu bang ngej me benejan ka charu bang. What the weakness or danger of intuition, la major intuition, is does not appear to be a safe method of obtaining language. Why it is safe, la charong along. It goes astray very easy and may lead to absurd claims unless it is controlled by checked against other methods. Wada kon mislead, walada kon nang kagwadong. Ala madong de ben widan katangwe ne dong da kai da kon mislead dung no wa take advantage ki wa take gwa tan distinct advantage of being able to bypass the limitation of human experience. Why teach rationalism along ki human experience ki empiricism wa teach kan ga long wa long ga wala limitation de ga wa chicken de ga intuition wa man one a revelation one dong de kon ngai ngon je kan a revelation dia ngai kon new dalung. It differs from all other sources of knowledge because it presumes that the transcendent supernatural reality and that breaks into the natural order. Why chat ka ngai ngwan to kong ko then new me benen ko kot ki be ko ko ma ngai kon. It has been a prime of importance of field of religion. Why me did along ka religion wala ka quote. Believers hold that this form of knowledge has a distinct advantage of being an omniscient source of information that is not available through other epistemological methods. La char na de ngai ngwan me de ka nyu na i ngai ngwan me nyo tu dia la tele te pale jor then guitana de revelation man ki ngai ngwan me de ka nyu dan e dagaro de ka ngai ngwan de je ka de kong la dagaro de ka authority dagaro de ka rationalism ka dagaro de ka empiricism tan the then ngade je ka authority. It is not philosophical position la ti take a philosophy and authority man authority. It is knowledge is accepted as true because it comes from expert or has been certified over time as a tradition. Why ngade je ka authority man ngej ga mala gwej ga la Thok ni chiang ko te ne ti di chi la ki te ke expert ni chi la che te mi chi doctor we bodo mi wi palwang be di lo la chi ko na bang be ko na ngade ye Thok ko i che gor no la bu ko nga de Thok ko che gor no de load authority la dor bu ko nga de Thok ko che expert la ki ram chu gwar kan mi ko che lar ne bu ko chu nga de Thok why take advantage and a disadvantage ki positive side and negative side. Civilization would certainly stagnate if people refuse to accept any statement unless the personally verified it's through the direct and first-hand experience. Why civilization ki clarity one why chicken de tanani dung chiwo dong chika charne en tetiano ki charne en di kan kera dung chiwo chika na kan why de kan chi civilization dia ni che de di lo so na many advantage there. Or disadvantage, if authoritative knowledge is built upon foundation of incorrect assumption, then such knowledge will surely be distorted. Why quella authority ni cheta doctor dong da na lat kaj ka chu ko na ngai dia kaj ko kon bo ko na ngai ba ko expert ko cha gwar ka ni wa ramon mi cha na lar kaj da kon mislead lo chu kon do ko do bo go da na go da lesson 1 then axiology ki logic axiology wo chet ke metaphysics and epistemology jeg de word green na daro manam axios lo no valley words ki mede kon cholo long ki peg dorga and logos means reason theory system and science and study. Logos mean lodna tade kon dor the key reason. And axiology is philosophical study of value or words of something. Axiology a pure philosophical no kwele gwine long door ki peg door ka den gidang. Axiology asks a philosophical questions that deals with the notion of what person or society regards as good or preferable, such as what is value, how do we justify our value, what kind of values exist. La axiology teje teine tete ko society la teine de society jaga jao te which society ke kategor ki tiloka yeta de teje what is value what ye na ro de ke ye how do we justify our values de koroda ni ye na de ka ngoratan and what kind of values exist ka ngorate te tan. Axiology deals with 3 areas or axiology with the good dandok mename ethics rode aesthetics diodian social and political philosophy and ga gui kalkala axiology menam ka axiology ethics lodna moral philosophy ki ta gui kon la ethics la tiede ka ngoti yen gorodan la te ngoti yen arodian ki ta de we ita chwer gor ko community la ethics la tiede yi muta chwer gor ko community ke don la a moral philosophy la tiede ke question la gore reason and the philosophical study of moral principles, values, codes, and rules which may be used as standard of determining what kind of conduct action is used to be good or bad, right or wrong. Now ethics tide ka ngoti yen arodian ke ate ngoti yen arodian ke la ngoti to la ga tide e mutu na manine ne don cheta mi chawe porogwa la tide e muja porja ga jago la tide question kala de philosophy ga it raises various questions including ita tinita tide and ethics what is good or bad ingula thogono ingugano ki mujiagono what is right or wrong ingula thogono ka ingula kajano what is right principle or good in that makes people action conduct moral why ko ngotet tiedo ko ngotet go wono ki agoy me dak let conduct da way ko to wono ki ga kind. What is the ultimate foundation of moral principles? Ngoti yen korodan gede itu korodian ga tije kan what is humor, honor and obey moral rules ingu lut kon ngot ke don la tije don tije kan ethics wa de da ka diok de mutual normative ethics ke meta ethics kan applied ethics ban ke bi kalkala ba normative ethics study and determine precisely the moral rules, principles, standards, and goals by which human beings might evaluate, judge the moral values of their conduct, action, decision. Normative ethics man kama na ngot ki quick determine ngot de koroda yen gaga kama karara la quick determine la re ngot ni kan na rodin yen gaga cheta normative ethics active mutual consequentialism theological ethics by ngeke de ka civics ke second semester la ne mutual consequentialism la weekend goy dor ga kan jek dor ga weekend ka me chenu cheta mita math ke shai ka chloy do te de yo ka kor ko me math ke shai ba wo mat chai ka gwa good ko chama gwa no ko chata loy no chune de chwale deontological ethics no ngoda ken wik ken no cheta ka bible en chawo chu kwel wa baka ngoda to ne ken bu goron la chibu kwal la ti ngoda to ken ngoda to ne ken ba goy dor ka kan jiak dor ga den ba wik tan chu consequentialism wik ken me chenu mi chenung mi gwa yo ba wa na mano gwa chu deontological mena ti ngoto teten la ngoto tone kan ba gwijan no chaw nung ni mi jia kwal chaw nung ni gwa ngoto kan gwi kan chiamo Rhoda meta-ethics deals with investigation meaning of ethical terms including critical study of how ethical statement can be verified. La metaphysics man ko la ngoto cha kam kon quick investigate wala bidi jidien bidi lodien ala gore be jidien be bidelo be lodien be ngat concerned with the meaning of such ethical terms such as good, bad, right and wrong. La gore be lodien ngajeno melar kono ne me igwa ki jege ne me I mugwa ne me I Thok ya kaj example in metaphysics temi chwala moral prescriptivism ka moral nihilism kana ethical relativism moral intuitionism and moral emotivism to diable ka tan ka civics ka second semester dio biaga gorba mediodian ka ethics me chwala applied ethics a normative ethics that attempt to explain, justify, apply moral rules and principles towards the position to specific moral problems such as capital punishment, euthanasia, and abortion. Applied ethics on normative ethics ki ngotte cha lara normative ethics woman ngotte cha kamra normative ethics on la ku ka apply la de kalet normative ethics kama no ngodra ngod ba kamra ngot bana rodin yen ka meta ethics ba ngoto to no be jidien be git be ki investigate la be lodien be ngat applied ethics mon ku la ngoto to no be galat ka den de dien mo na kana ndo Rhoda ka axiology manyam ani ethics Rhoda aesthetics aesthetic is a theory of beauty aesthetic gwijana goy la goy one studies about the particular value of artistic and aesthetic experience studies about the particular value of artistics and aesthetic experience. La guide ta artistics ki goy dorga kana art chi de la thorga and goydian guide and mutual aesthetics deals with beauty, art, enjoyment, sensory or emotional values, perception, matters of taste and sentiment. La aesthetics man with the going one ka art te la latke ka enjoyment te te loina ka sensory and emotional values ka perception ka tugui konga matter of taste and sentiment and typical aesthetic questions la tinite ku aesthetic ka tiet what is art art the torque ki goy dorge what is beauty and what is the connection between art beauty and the truth ingurum ka and art ka goy ka torque ingurum ka and why works of art are valuable la led art ka ki tichatur ingu go ga don la ti de ka tin and axiology. Does art have any moral value, obligation, and constraint? Jodi and axiology, a social and political philosophy. Social and political philosophy studies about the value judgment operating in the society. Gudinata kukoro dani yen gaga ray society. It a question at the social and political philosophy to with what is a form of government is the best. A form of government is either authoritative, wala democratic, wala to content in a mid ground. What is justice or injustice? What is society? Society, and what are obligated? What are we obligated to obey all laws of the state? It took on data go on what what is the purpose of government? Ingu lot kume don lot kume ke lo tin don tiede ke and mutual political philosophy la value judgment of civil society la tiede nying ta yen arodian ko society goro biaga ka definition kian ten mukwenyen goro biaga then to share time when la kana trick goro biaga definition kian madong ray philosophy a logic is a study or a theory of principles of right reasoning. Logic within a tada kon reason talk tada kon a big ki tada kon ben reason talk then within logic it deals with formulating the right principle of reasoning. La kwe deal ko tada kon reason go alel kada tada kon reason go top kada then bidon and logic developing scientific method of evaluating the validity and soundness of argument. Logic te method ne ki tada kon roina la rojame go ni jiag quick develop and scientific method tada kon la rojame go ki rojame jiag quick develop and logic la the logic what is argument ingu lot charon ki ngang nom ni ngu lot kenom what does it mean to argue ingu lodo kuna kwa ngang nom kwa ngak ki kuran charo to what makes an argument valid or invalid? Jak door jak jawo it malade imagwa ki jiaga. How can we formulate and evaluate the argument? Ingude kon argument de kon evaluated. Ki ingulot fallacy ki right mi Thok. Fallacy mele de obiabi ke unit 5 a part go along be enjoy ro logic lo ku diligent ke argument ta de kon chat kon to kude kana right reasoning ta de kon lot door ko mo ta de kon to kude importance of learning philosophy magwa ko de kon philosophy de kon related with the necessary of studying philosophy, there is a famous philosophical statement: the examined life is not worth living. Theory de long mala be tena theory mu la importance ko deran philosophy ngai wa theory de tala te tigmuja ngit o wa tele lot tigmukan examine tigmukan teach o wa tele lot. Philosophy provides students with the tool they need to critically examine their own life as well as world in which they live. La philosophy, log student, ko de kan cara go, kan wan dia de let kan la de kan teach go, de kan teach ki tini cha take ga de kan go lo go ke reason la log student ni lo jana la de ki introduction video ko bong de ne tie ka kon lo lat kan te de kon chiang ki ngi kan kon ka tha de kon right ke psychologists point out that human beings have both maintenance and actualizing needs. Psychologists ne tikan laro human take a need ni daro maintenance ta da kan point there alga kana actualization. No take a psychology long like chi me di long go government biaja psychology ba actualization need den katen. Philosophy can assist us to actualize ourselves by promoting the ideal of self-actualization. La philosophy ko ti contain bukan ngaja namanya Thok ki namanya kat la jag kon jag bukan megor kon bukan je. There are many characteristics of self-actualization to whose achievement studying philosophy has primordial contribution. Here are below. La ano chukon ngai ke philosophy tidial tada kon benefit ke philosophy wala ning self-actualization kenyam intellectual and behavioral independence. Intellectual and behavioral independence la kachar kata charga kana ta chianga chibi depend karana chibi agora mete karani chiang me jin ba bichar biti ki bi reason begitu the ability to develop one's own opinion and belief la jin karwado bicharu bi rep and merlak philosophy na gade jin karwado di charu di rep la chibi depend kan edikom. It helps us not only to know the alternative world view, but also to know how philosophers have ordered the universe for themselves. Chalwang no kon ko de kon char ne no kon ngai karwa ba lo ko kon ba ko de kon char philosopher ta chienge ga wi mon like ja kon jaga bu kon ngai. We can learn how to develop and interrogate our experience, thoughts, feelings, and actions for ourselves. Logo kon ke odo kon charan, kene feeling ni kon de kon grep, ki de kon charkon de kon rep in philosophy. La intellectual and behavioral independence. Ja kon ja o kon opinion kon ki charkon kon grep. Rather a reflective self-awareness. Ja kon jaga bukoro dan ngajalong. Ko jinta michi tiej. Ni tiej ko dong kudi. Yo michi dor ngaji yo bi ngajen wo ti michi ngajalo. Berodo ngajin karo. A clear knowledge of oneself and the world in which one lives. La bukon jaga jao berodo ngaj ke win mo na tie ke dibo bi ngaj ba. Katine dia ti ko philosophy ta awe questioning the part on the law no tie ke de gilu be teach la tie jan but amanga den la kai den me janga jane yo be point be ngaj baroda ngaj ke be gwa ti den be ngaj. It help us to intensify our self-awareness by inviting us to critically examine the essential intellect grounds of our life. Ka den zala no like lo kon ko bukoro dan ngajalo. The audience flexibility, tolerance, and open-minded. As we confer with the thoughts of various philosophers, we can easily realize that no viewpoint is necessarily true or false, that our value of attitude is contextual. Da kon dawo bukon mu agdial bukon ngai. Da kon dawo bukon mu agdial bukon ke ngai. Da kon jago bukon ngai telemela Thok ni chiang ki telemela kai ni chiang. Ku kan depend kata go la lar ka da. One philosophy da kon jago bukon creative and critical thinking. To develop the original philosophical perspective on unusual problems and events to engage them in a deeper level. Da kon jago bicaran be didolong ke teknik la kon ga tik and philosophy. They then conceptualize and well thought out value system in morality, art, politics, and the like. Ja kon jao bukon te charte didolong ki bukon te ngeje didolong ka morality ki ngote yen ko rodan ke politics kata ja kon darum ke kum la ja kon jao bukon ngwag dial bukon ga ngeje and philosophy. Studying philosophy provides us with an opportunity to formulate feasible evaluations of the value, thereby to find the meaning of our lives. Philosophy helps us to deal with uncertainty of living. It helps us to realize the absence of absolute answer and create knowledge. Philosophy ja kon jao bukon ngajo tele ngeny mutuang mudatan ko ngeje ngay kona ta like chikarom che theologian ta kan ka charian golka ka te scientist ta ka charian golka te philosopher ka charian golka la ja kon da bukon ngajo dong tele ngeny mutuang miling ne dia rodin ka. Philosophy, though unable to tell us with certainty that it is true answer to the doubts which it raises, it is able to suggest many possibilities which enlarge our thoughts, free them from tyranny of custom. Then it's all about philosophy. Philosophy da kon jao bukon open mind la da kon jao bukon ngwan bukon ngajalong e piel go along by the way no dio jen Thok part 2 ka lo da te ko chaling ta kamal dio banaje ke video do. Thank you.